Widowedgeek 12. Moving on. As you can probably tell, I am currently not at home. I am having an extra bedroom added and therefore currently have nowhere to record. So until December, Widowedgeek will truly be mobile. Moving on. From conversations with other widows and widowers, it seems that at some point many of us are told that we need to move on and let go. When we are told that varies from weeks to months to years after we have lost someone. Some of us can and do move on. Some of us can't, won't, or don't feel the need to. From my experience, I believe that we are the only ones who should decide when, and indeed if, it should happen. There is also the question of what exactly moving on means. Two options seem to be popular. Just getting on with our lives, instead of being in perpetual mourning, is the easiest of the two. And when we are ready for it, can be a good idea. The other, the biggie, is dating, seeking a relationship. It feels to me there are many, many pitfalls involved with both of those, but more with the second of those options than with the first. Not least of the problems with the seeking a relationship side is guilt. By actively seeking someone, be it just for companionship or a full-blown relationship, are we betraying our dead partners? Then there is the risk. We know what it is like to lose someone. Do we want to take that risk again? Or, just as importantly for me, do I want to risk putting somebody else through that? Plus, of course, there is the fact that for many of us, the rituals of courtship are a lost art. It is 37 years since I did it, so I am at least a bit rusty. So, bottom line, what am I doing? I am moving on. I have a part-time job that at least gets me out of the house, as do my granddad duties. As for anything more, there are times when I miss having someone to watch the Royal Institute Christmas lectures with. Am I actively seeking someone? No, for the reasons previously stated. I also suspect that having lived on my own for so long, I may well be so set in my ways, I am impossible to live with. So basically, I have settled for the first option. Though if I meet the right person, that could well change. How do I feel about that option? Do I feel I would be betraying my wife, Angie? No. I was with Angie from October 1982 through to January 2009 and her death, though I was away from home a lot with work during that time. But what we had was unique between Angie and myself. I will never find that again. But I might find something different. Not better, not worse, but different. Not in comparison or competition with what I had with Angie, but just as real and just as valid. So, in summary, for me, moving on, as with getting on with my life, has been a good thing. It has stopped me from becoming a hermit. Moving on, as in seeking a relationship, is not something I am actively doing, but nor am I actively avoiding it. As always, I can only talk about my experiences in the hope they help others sort out what they need to do themselves. So until next time, goodbye.